Angeles Clippers versus the visiting Phoenix Suns. The Clippers came out and took the victory by a score of 120-107. Quite a performance by the team as they were led by Chris Paul with 32 points. Blake Griffin, 19. DeAndre Jordan had a double-double with 12 and 18 respectively with the rebounds. And then Spencer Hawes had 14. Matt Barnes also had 12. Stay tuned for videos and interviews to follow.
Doc, what did you tell your team coming out of the halftime break to have such an explosive performance as you had?
Nothing. Really, I just told them I was upset that in the first half they had 14 transition points off of our turnovers. We had, I think we counted 12 points off of game plan mistakes. You know, an example, instead of shooting the gap, we locked in trail and guys scores. Instead of being on the body, we get off the body, they make a three. And so those are the things that we pointed out that, you know, I think they were shooting 42% at the end at halftime. But if you took away our turnovers that led to 14 points, our own game plan mistakes, which you should never have, that led to, I think we counted 12 points. Yeah, it was 26 points. Our defense would have been amazing. And so we just asked them to clean that up and keep playing defense the same way. And that's what we did. We didn't turn it over. We didn't make a lot of game plan mistakes in the second half, and we were a lot better. The first quarter, too. I thought our defense was fantastic in the first quarter. Then we let up, in my opinion. I don't know if we let up. We just stopped playing as well as we were playing. I thought the third quarter was great. And then, you know, when you're down and they start throwing guards in and junk the game up, and that's hard, especially against them because they're shot makers. But to hold them to 38%, you know, the way they score, I think it's huge because it opens it up, you know, for everyone else. When Chris is aggressive offensively, then they have to account for him. I think a lot of teams play him to be a passer. When he's aggressive like that, now they have to account for him. Then it makes Blake unguardable, it makes JJ unguardable, it makes Jamal unguardable. It opens the lane for DJ so he can get dunks on slips. And so I thought him being aggressive, it opened it up for everybody.
Doc, talk about the preparation for Monday as you've had this impressive win with Chicago coming in and they lost tonight. So what are your thoughts on that matchup?
I haven't thought about it much. You know, I'm just thinking about dinner tomorrow with tips that he's going to pay for. And other than that, I haven't thought much about it. I'll think about it all day tomorrow.
Blake, Doc said that you guys are coming as far as your improvement and productivity. What do you feel in the sense of chemistry and flow?
We have good chemistry. I think the flow of our offense at times isn't great, and I think we just kind of rely on guys to bail us out. You know, we rely on throwing it to CP and having him make a shot, or Jamal or JJ too much. And we just need to run our offense and let it work because it works great. And just trust it, really. This defense, we got stops. We ran our offense well, but it's amazing how much better your offense runs when you're getting stops and you're getting out and you're getting some easy baskets. And then other team starts to press a little and then you get your offense going. So, you know, last year that was kind of the key for us all the time. This was getting stops and our offense got energy from our defense. So it was good. It was a good game for us, besides kind of letting up during the fourth quarter. And it's, you know, it's funny, it's like the past, you know, couple of weeks since the season started, really even started in the preseason, you know, you just felt like everybody was saying, like, our team, we just can't get it right, we're not doing this, we're going to, you know, miss the playoffs, we're going to do, like, it was just like we were falling apart. And looking back at last year's record, through 7 games, we were 4-3. So it's just like my whole thing about it is just we gotta just keep a level head, not get too high with the highs, not get too low with the lows, and just play. We'll be fine.
Was it hard to maintain that sense of equanimity and not listen to what everyone's saying around you?
I mean, when it seeps into the program, yeah, it's hard. I thought for a while we were too negative, and can't play like that. Like, we just need to just keep doing our thing and trust the system and trust that it's gonna work because it will. I don't know, most of it is coming from the outside, but I'm saying when you hear these things, you know, then you start to press a little bit because you wanna do well, you wanna win, you start to press, and then when we let that get into our heads, then it becomes more of an issue.
Does the negativity act as a catalyst, as a motivist to, you know, inspire you guys even that much more?
Yeah, I mean, I think we had, we listened to all that for a while, and this week we had some great practices. Our practices have been good, and how we played in practice, we played today, and that's huge because we've had better practices than we have games. It's just a matter of transferring that over to the games.
On Monday, you'll be tested by probably the best defensive team in the league.
Mm-hmm.
How do you take this challenge? Do you think that could be like a defining game, which might give you?
I mean, I personally, I don't like to get into, this is a defining game, or this is, especially this early into the season, but it's a good test for us. It's a good, like you said, they're a great defensive team, so we're going to have to really trust our system, trust our offense, and we're also going to have to be good defensively as well because they can score the ball, and then they've got a great team, so it'll be a fun game. It'll be a good test for us right before we go on the road.